This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. Today's news is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Welcome to KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio's News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Today is Tuesday, November 22nd. Well, 3 people were severely injured this morning as a result of a 2-vehicle crash on South Highway 160 in Clark County. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies and Nevada Highway Patrol responded to a 2-vehicle crash this morning on Highway 160 at mile marker 38 in Clark County. According to Fire Chief Scott Lewis, 3 individuals were transported to a trauma center in Las Vegas with injuries sustained as a result of the crash, which also included a rollover. How the crash occurred is under the investigation of Nevada Highway Patrol. Both vehicles sustained major damage. One vehicle rolled off the roadway into the desert area. Traffic was diverted around the crash scene during the investigation and cleanup. And a home is saved, a family is uninjured, though it was a close call today when the trailer that was in the driveway of their home exploded in flames. A homeowner says that they did all the right things when they had the work done on the unit by a licensed contractor. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, along with Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies and auxiliary units, were dispatched to Saddlehorn for a fully engulfed trailer fire this afternoon. Upon arrival, they found a trailer that was in close proximity to a residence. According to the homeowner, they were inside the home when they heard an explosion. They said that they had recent work by a certified contractor on that trailer. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue Chief Scott Lewis says that this appears to be accidental in nature and could not rule out an electrical fire. No injuries were reported. The fire was contained to the area of origin and the home was protected. Traffic was blocked in all directions by Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies and auxiliary units. Well, the recent work on the trailer may not be the reason for the fire, according to the fire chief. Calling 911 quickly, parking the trailer and vehicles away from the home is always a good idea. The homeowner was able to move her cars quickly for easy access for fire crews, and she also had no debris, vegetation, or overabundance of property stored around the trailer or her home. Well, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were called out to a crash last night on South Homestead Road. Thankfully, no serious injuries were reported. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies are investigating the cause of a single vehicle crash that occurred on Homestead Road just south of Gamebird Road last night. According to witnesses on scene, the vehicle crashed through a fence line, narrowly missing a home. No injuries were reported. The crash is under investigation. No other vehicles were involved. All occupants declined to be transported to local medical facilities. And like we told you last night on our newscast, that the Justice of the Peace has an opening there for that seat B, and they have opened that officially. If you want to go to NyeCounty.gov's website, you can apply for that and send in your letter of interest. And we have heard that Sheriff Sharon Worley has applied for that position for that as well. They had an article in the Pahrump Valley Times saying that she was one of the original 15, and you can see the backup. We spoke to Sheriff Sharon Worley today, and she has put in her application for Justice of the Peace. And if you would like to also apply for the Justice of the Peace position, it is open currently right now, and you can apply once again on NyeCounty.gov. News 25 will be returning in just a moment.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Lisa Spahitz and Mike Plasmeyer at Country Financial Insurance. Auto, home, life, and commercial. 775-727-8920.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, Linda Wright and the Holiday Task Force are still looking for volunteers for this Thursday's Community Thanksgiving Feast at Nye Communities Coalition, located at 1020 East Wilson Road. Everyone is invited to attend the festive event.
we're doing our annual community Thanksgiving dinner. It's going to be held at the Nye Community Coalition, 1020 East Wilson Road. We're having our traditional Thanksgiving dinner. It's turkey, mixed vegetables, roll, and dessert. Everyone's invited to the free dinner. Yes, we're always looking for volunteers. We can always use more. And we're having the volunteers come in at 10 a.m. for a short orientation and to be ready for the doors to open at 11 a.m. And we go from 11 at 1020 East Wilson Road behind Walmart. We're looking for a great day. And remember, it's free to the community.
Well, the off-highway vehicle organization is also offering $750,000 in grants, and that is available for off-highway vehicle projects. If you would like to have more information and how to apply for these, you can go to ohv.mv.gov's grant program, and the deadline for that is December 19th. And once again, you can go to ohv.nv.gov to find out about the projects and how to apply for the grant program. A local female is taken into custody for allegedly having a sexual relationship with a minor, which led to him fathering a child.
On May 27th of this year, Nye County Sheriff's Office had been assigned a case of possible sexual misconduct of an adult named Destiny Stwally, who allegedly has been in a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old minor starting when the minor was 14 years of age. The minor child had been under the care of Stwally dating back to March 13th of 2020. Deputies later spoke to a social worker who advised that Stwally was currently pregnant with the minor's child's baby in March of 2022. When the social worker spoke to Destiny in person about this, Destiny denied any claims, stating she was fat and agreed to take a pregnancy test. Destiny purposely caused the test to be inconclusive. In June of 2022, Destiny gave birth to a baby boy. Deputies contacted Stwally after receiving a search warrant from the Division of Child and Family Services for the DNA of Stwally's baby. During the interview, Stwally denied all claims that the minor child was the father of her baby and claimed she had been raped and refused to consent to a DNA test. A DNA sample was eventually obtained, and the DNA samples were sent for a paternal DNA comparison to the Las Vegas Metro Police Department lab. A search warrant was executed on Stwally's social media accounts and revealed more information about the alleged sexual relationship that she had been having with the minor child, which dated back to July of 2020. Stwally's social media also showed that the minor child was the father of Stwally's baby. When the DNA results returned, the tests confirmed that the minor child was the baby's father. Destiny Stwally was arrested for statutory sex seduction by a person over the age of 21. Destiny was booked into the Nye County Detention Center.
And don't forget that there is still time to get your special pet for the holidays. The Nye County Animal Shelter has 24 dogs and cats available, and they are still open, and that would be from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. tomorrow on Wednesday. They're calling it the Home for the Holidays, and that is at 1580 Ceres Lane. That's behind the Nye County Courthouse, right off of Basin Avenue. You can go check out the pets. You can even go to the Nye County Animal Shelter's Facebook page to find out what pets that they have available, or just stop on by to 1580 East Ceres Lane, right off of Basin Avenue, to find out what they have available for Home for the Holidays. News 25 will return with more information about a free giveaway right after this.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. Also brought to you by Silver State Health. Visit silverstatehealth.org or call 702-471-0420 for an appointment. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, a local auto dealership is giving away another form of transportation this holiday season. Stephanie Elliott made the announcement during a recent Board of County Commissioners meeting.
Really kind of very, very special. Mr. Robert Martinez is a truancy officer here within Nye County. He had reached out to Grants Administrator Jessica McCutcheon regarding a program to help the kids that had perfect attendance in school. And these are the elementary schools here in Pahrump. With the help of Jessica McCutcheon, reaching out to Mr. Don Trudeau of Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge with a $500 donation and the help of Walmart, 10 bicycles were purchased, and Mr. Martinez is going to be providing those to those perfect attendance school children. So pretty exciting stuff happening.
The countdown to Thanksgiving is on, and with so many great food options, it may seem impossible to keep up with the healthy eating habits. But there are some tips to avoid overeating on the big day, including not skipping meals.
I know I've had many patients that have said, well, I'm not going to eat anything until the meal, and then I'm just going to really enjoy it. So again, if we go into the meal hungry, it's kind of the same rules as if we go grocery shopping hungry. You're more likely to overeat. So really starting the day off right is going to be tip number one, and that is have a good balanced breakfast.
Registered dietitian Kristen Kirkpatrick says it's crucial to stay hydrated and make sure any snacks or meals you eat before Thanksgiving dinner are higher in protein, healthy fats, and fiber. To continue the trend at dinner, you can start by eating turkey for lean protein and healthy sides, rich in color like Brussels sprouts for fiber. Focusing on nutrient-dense foods will help make you feel fuller. Kirkpatrick also encourages people to slow down their eating to recognize when they're actually full and not just eating more because others are. She suggests a simple walk after dinner to give your body time to digest and process if you're hungry for seconds or dessert. Above all, it's important to enjoy the holiday and not feel restricted.
I think number one, if you do overeat, let's recognize that you're human. This is one day of the year that people tend to overeat. You're with your family perhaps, and maybe you haven't seen these family members for a long time. So enjoying the moment is really important. You can wake up on Friday and still get back to healthy eating.
And if eating healthier is your New Year's resolution, Kirkpatrick says you can start moving towards that goal the day after Thanksgiving rather than waiting till January 1st.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, as we inch closer to Thanksgiving Day, we're going to find out a little bit more about what's going to go on with our weather with John right after this break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios on a Taco Tuesday. Feeling pretty good. And looking at this weather map, it's feeling like fall around here. Look at that, Fernley, 46 degrees. Fallon, 45 degrees, and you're the cool spot winner 2 days running. Wow, look at you go. Carson City hit 50, 48 in Tonopah and Goldfield. Weather twins, we love them. 63 degrees out there in Beatty. Amargosa, the hot spot at just 64. Vegas chasing at 61, and out in Death Valley, it's just room temperature, man, 70 degrees. But here in the paradise of Pahrump, let's take a look. Ta-da! 55, big reveal. It was 61 just a little bit earlier. That was today's high. South-southeasterly winds at just 3 miles per hour, barely blow out a birthday candle on the back deck. Sun rose this morning at 6:27, set this evening at 4:31, and we're looking at gorgeous clear skies tonight, beautiful stars, and a low tonight as we head to it, 36 degrees. Getting a little frosty out there as we head on into the weekend. Turkey Day weekend, what do we see? A little cloud cover for the Turkey Day weekend celebration, but look at those temperatures up in the mid-60s. Pretty pleasant throughout the weekend and extending into Monday. What happens? Wow, 17 mile per hour winds. Temperatures dipping down 6-7 degrees down to 58, all the way down to 50 on Tuesday with some more winds expected. So enjoy the weekend while you can. We've got beautiful fall weather. And Monday it all gets kind of like less than good. Okay? Back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
All right, I'm joined with Avery. Everybody knows Avery, right? Avery Sampson. And she is the current Cinderella.
Forever Cinderella title that I won at state this year.
There you go. And so she also has the Avery Project. Everybody must know you have been collecting bikes every year to give to kids here in town, right? Mm-hmm. And so you're collecting them right now, right?
Yep. Skittles.
So how many bikes do you normally collect?
We usually collect about
the biggest time that you collected was the first year, which was 54 bikes, right?
Yep.
And so you've collected 101 bikes over the last 3 years.
Yes.
And so you are collecting them right now. People can go pick up bikes at Walmart. They're pretty cheap right now, right? All right.
You can also pick them up Black Friday, even cheaper.
Yeah. So are you collecting monetary donations, money, or would you rather have them go get the bikes?
Either one. We have a GoFundMe too.
Okay. So if we go to a GoFundMe page, would that be best?
Yeah.
All right. What's your GoFundMe page?
Our GoFundMe is the Avery Project 2022.
All right. You can go to the Avery Project 2022 on GoFundMe. You can also email the Avery Project 2022 at gmail.com and get in touch with her dad, Scott, who's sitting right here. Or you can also go onto Scott Sampson's Facebook page here in town and contact your dad to find out more information and to deliver the bikes. We're hoping to top those 54 that you did the first year, right?
Yeah, at least like 60 bikes this year.
Okay, so she wants 60 bikes. That's all she's saying. And we've had a lot of times where we visit your house when you're putting them all together.
Yeah.
It's lots of fun, right? You get to go to the houses and deliver them?
Yep.
Yeah, so we want to make sure that Avery's getting her bike quota. And so if you would like to find out more about Avery, go and email the Avery Project 2022 at gmail.com. You can go to Scott Sampson's Facebook page here in Pahrump. You can even give us a call here at KPVM TV at 775-727-9400, extension 201. That's my extension. If you missed any of that, go to our Facebook page. We'll be doing an interview with her, and you can even find out more from that interview, and you can look it up more. And we also have a little post about her flyer, right?
Yep.
All right.
And also this year, we might be giving out candy canes.
There you go, candy canes. Might even be a little bonus. All right. Thanks so much, Avery.
You're welcome.
All right. So thanks so much for joining me tonight and being my co-anchor. All right, so that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25 from all of us up here on the Hill, including Avery and Scott and all of you. We'll see you back here tomorrow night.